Yo, what's going on? What's going on? Oh man, this is definitely a follow-up video. This is gonna be a rundown on my setup, how I'm running audio and bringing it back out. Definitely a follow-up video because throughout the videos I've been posting, a lot of people been asking like, what's my setup? I had an older video I did that was a setup video, but as time went on, I acquired more gear. And a few other things as well, but I'm gonna definitely give you the rundown. I don't really have a complicated setup. It's very simple. I think anything, if it's a hybrid workflow. I have hardware and I incorporate things via software as well for the final stage, but authentically more so I just try to go for the hardware sound. And I guess I'm at that point in my life where, because I've been making beats since I was 13, I'm like 31 right now, so like your taste and your palette changes for a certain amount of sound and different acquired stuff. So before I used to make my beats strictly in the box, but now as with wisdom and time and growth, I just been doing it more so out the box and then bringing it back in. So I'm gonna give you a top-down view as well, but I'm gonna give it a quick rundown. So mainly, primarily 90 if not 85% of my beats are made on an MPC. You got 10 outs, which is a marvelous. That's why I think it's the best MPC. You got 10 outs and a digital out, but my 10 outs are going to the Apollo. From the Apollo, they get pushed to the mixer, which is a 10-channel mixer. And from this mixer, the first 2 channels can incorporate a processing unit. So mine is a compressor. 3630 to be exact. So I split the signal from here so I can get some sidechain action. So the sample will go here and the drum bus will go here and split the signal. It comes right back in because it's a send and return. And then from here, I can fiddle with the track from here. And this task camera only has 2 outputs. So from this 2 outputs, I can bring it out from here and I go to my DJ mixer, which is a Newmark. It has 3 channels. So one channel is my phonograph for my records, if I want to sample some records. That's one channel. The second channel I have is for line input. So the line input will be coming from the mixer. From the mixer, I have 2 outputs from this. This is where it gets kind of sketchy and funky. It has 2 outputs. I have one output going to my MPC if I want to sample those vinyl records or sample that line input. Then the second output from this mixer is going to my SPs now. From the SP is going strictly into the SP202. This is in series. So from after this, it goes into the SP404 MK2, and then from here, this is where it gets another craziness because now you took all those channels that you had and you compress it into 2 channels. It goes. So I have 2 Focusrites up here. I have a Focusrite 2i2 and I have a Focusrite 8i3 or 8i6. This is one of the newest ones. I'm bringing the SP into here. You get some digital harmonics. I would hope so. It could be placebo, but also you get more inputs as well. So with this, from here it comes out spittiff and comes back into the Apollo, and then from here I do my in the box processing. A lot of jargon, audio jargon. So when you have these much options, shouts out to Polly was the one that put me on. I had to incorporate a patch bay. So from prior to my last video, I didn't have a patch bay, but now I do. This took me like a week just to wire all the ins and outs from every single thing into here. So if you look at this mess, it looks crazy, but it's pretty straightforward. These are outs on the top, ins on the bottom. So my first 10 is my MPC, but the last 2 of the MPC is your stereo out. So usually most of the time I just do my beats stereo out and they go in channel 3 and 4 to my Apollo to mix. Straightforward. All these extra cables here is just my MPC. It's just my compressor, the ins and the outs and the side chain and this just the level, and that's it. This is just strictly for compressors. So if I want to turn the side chain off, I could turn it off. If I want to take the in and out and route it somewhere else, I could do that as so I please. I'm gonna bring up 2 more things. The first thing is the reason why this is beautiful because this this is a static workflow, but some days I might feel different. I might be like, yo, I don't want to make beats this way. I want to sometimes just want to go directly from the MP to the mixer. I would have to turn this whole desk around and unplug shit. So instead of doing that, I could literally out all my outputs from my MPC and just route it directly to mixer channel 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, etc. And I can just start mixing directly from the MP, and then from there it can go in series and come right back into the Apollo. I could feel different one day and I could say, I want to route my SP to the mixer or to the Apollo. I can basically bridge the gap with this. Everything is like centrally right here. So that's the bread and butter for this. It's passive, so it doesn't require no power. Just audio signal to and from, and you're good to go. That's in a nutshell. The second thing, this cable right here, I recently just got a synthesizer. It's a micro brute from Material. I literally just got it like 2 weeks ago, and right now I'm just using it for bass lines. And it's crazy because there'll be some beats I'll be making, and I could do the low end theory trick and just sub out and low pass the sample and have some bass. But there's some beats that there's some some distortion or some what's the other word, phasing issues that you just can't get an organic bass line until you get something like a synth like J Dilla. So that's all I'm just doing right here. So this one cable is just routing the output of the synthesizer into the Apollo so I can get more mixing done out of it. But again, basically the flexibility is there just from the patch bay. And I'll give you guys a overview of how everything looks from here.
So yeah, we're back. So yeah, this is the top down view, laptop, record player, MP, the whole nine. If you look up here, there's the Focusrite I was telling y'all about. Mixer, everything pretty much in the cockpit view, what you see right here. And this is the micro boot I was telling y'all. It's not new, but definitely revised. Definitely gonna be putting some bass lines in it now. But that's pretty much it. Same workflow. It's pretty much all I got going on.
And another question that everybody's been asking is the Siren. How am I doing it? It's literally that. It's just an output dub Siren, and this is going here. If I'm not mistaken, this is going from the output here into the Focusrite. Again, extra input. So that's why it really helps for me. And then from here it goes into the splitter channel, and I can selectively put it in and out another channel or bring it to the mixer based on the patch base. So I really have a simple workflow. And that's pretty much it. Everything afterwards is coming out of here because I got more outputs out of the Apollo. Game changer. So I have one out for my headphone, one out for my my speakers, my monitors, and then one I have an extra one where I just send to my phone if I record, and it's being controlled by the iRig. And that's it right here. Dope, by the way. It has a limiter and a compressor, so I think that's dope if you want to like smash things. It lets you know if things is hot or if it's low, below level. So I think that's great. Other than that, this is pretty much my workflow. That's pretty much it. I know I'm an audiophile, so I know I'm gonna acquire more gear as I go along, but this is pretty much it. And if I'm feeling lazy one day, I might just go straight into Serato and just start cooking up. But that's pretty much it. If y'all got any questions, let me know. I'm also available to help as well. And keep creating, man. Keep creating. Definitely.